look down Euclid Avenue. What do you see? Is it the art or is it the artist? The contribution or the contributor? It's a classic American city, and it's built by immigrants.
Going up Euclid Avenue is one of the nicest things because we did so many buildings on it. It's neat to show people our accomplishments.
The fiberglass facade work of Michael DeBronis' company is on almost every building on Euclid Avenue, from Public Square to Playhouse Square. Their work is in 49 states, even overseas. But architectural fiberglass started with the domes atop St. Vladimir in Parma.
I opened my mouth at a meeting and said, why don't you do this or that? And they said, great, why don't you take charge of it? And from there it kind of grew.
3 employees 30 years ago is now up to more than 3 dozen. From Ukraine to Poland.
I'm happy this work, this company.
To Russia and Nepal.
It's United Nations here.
Many of DeBronis' employees are immigrants, just like him.
We wanted the people to know that it's a Ukrainian company. It's owned by Ukrainians.
Ukrainians who welcome me with open arms, and I'll always be grateful for that. Always.
Uliana Wozniak left her native Ukraine to immigrate to the United States 13 years ago. She meticulously rebuilds cornices and cupolas alongside her husband, Dave.
I said I wanted to see the museum, and she said, we're closed. Slammed the door in my face.
But he came back.
I came back, and
now we're together.
yeah, never left.
A mutual love for art turned into love for one another. For 2 years, they worked side by side at Architectural Fiberglass, and it's a good thing.
Because all my family in Ukraine.
They do.
We have each other, and we have our community.
Yes.
Because for the past 3 weeks, they've needed their community more than ever.
Not easy. My brother-in-law in the army now, and it's hard. It's very hard. But we pray and we hope for the best.
I was in Kyiv. I've been in Poltava, in Lviv. I lived in those cities, and it's very sad for me to see places that I've been actually blown up. That I know them. I've been there. That's the hardest thing for me, plus the people and the suffering that's going on there.
Thousands of miles away from their families, they've learned to lean on the new ones that they've built. And the business is open to welcome even more.
We're constantly looking to do that, to bring people here. We have some applications now that my son, the attorney, is working on to get.
We try to get them affiliated with the butcher and the grocery store and the pharmacy, and they feel at home. Then coming to work here, somebody that they can have lunch with and go on break that speaks their language, gives them a very good, warm feeling that their little bit of home is here with them.
If you take a trip down Euclid, see both the art and the artist. Sure, Cleveland is a classic American city, but it's one that has been made even better by those that have immigrated to it.
We're Americans, but we're Americans of Ukrainian descent.
In Cleveland, Jordan Vandenberg, News 5.